Although there were some fantastic FPS games released on consoles throughout the 90s, it wasn't until controllers with dual analog sticks became standard that the genre really took off outside the PC gaming space. Franchises like Call of Duty and Medal of Honor helped to lead the charge, with the former still standing tall as one of the genre's heaviest hitters. Thanks to those aforementioned series and the many others like them, the FPS genre is one of the most popular in the modern age. As a result, there are plenty of incredible first-person shooters available on the PlayStation 5. Though the very best PlayStation 5 FPS games find ways to set themselves apart, either through their unique mechanics or their unbeatable online support. What's up guys, it's Casey from Rant, and these are the 5 best PlayStation 5 first-person shooters ranked. At number 5, we've got Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition. Initially released in early 2019, Metro Exodus is a first-person shooter with survival and stealth mechanics. Although it's the third game in a trilogy, players don't really need to have played the first 2 titles to enjoy its excellent gameplay, nor to understand its excellent narrative. Like its predecessors, Metro Exodus is single-player only, which actually makes for a nice change of pace given the huge volume of multiplayer FPS games. As one might expect, the Enhanced Edition of Metro Exodus offers several improvements over the base version, all of which can have a noticeable impact on the gameplay experience. Chief among these are the improvements made to frame rate, with the game now running at a buttery smooth 60 FPS. Strangely, despite physical copies of the game being available at all good retailers, Metro Exodus Complete Edition cannot be purchased from the PlayStation Store, with players instead needing to buy the game's Gold Edition and then download a free upgrade. At number 4, we've got Pistol Whip. Despite having initially been released way back in late 2019, Pistol Whip remains one of the most satisfying virtual reality experiences of all time. It's one of the best PSVR 2 games also, and a shining example of how the technology can be used to really bring the FPS genre and first-person experiences in general to life. Rather than being a straight-up shooter though, Pistol Whip incorporates rhythm game elements, a combination that works surprisingly well. Players are given a wide variety of guns to play around with and plenty of great stages in which to do so. There are loads of accessibility options as well, making this an excellent title for both beginners and experts alike. At number 3, we've got Destiny 2. With Sony hoping to move into the live service space over the course of the next few years, the Japanese giant's decision to purchase Bungie in mid-2022 makes an awful lot of sense. Unlike many of its peers, the former Halo developer knows exactly what is needed to make the games as a service model work, as evidenced by the continuing success of Destiny 2. The free-to-play title still boasts a sizable player base despite having first released back in 2017. Of course, a big part of this is down not just to the excellent post-release support provided by Bungie, but also to the title's fantastic core gameplay. Destiny 2 is easily one of the best first-person shooters on the PlayStation 5, and with at least one more big expansion still to come before the end of the Light and Darkness saga, that seems unlikely to change anytime soon. At number 2, we've got Deathloop. Although Deathloop does feature online multiplayer support, it's not in the way that most players would assume. Rather than high-octane team deathmatches or frantic battle royale action, players will only have to worry about a single opponent or a single target if they happen to be the one joining another player's session. It's a bit like the PvP multiplayer on offer in many From Software games in that respect, only much more well-realized. Although the everlasting showdown between Juliana and Colt works incredibly well, it's only a small part of what makes Deathloop such a fantastic game. Its story is thought-provoking, and its combat is both intuitive and satisfying. In many ways, it feels like a natural progression from some of Arkane's past games, particularly those from the Dishonored series. And taking our spot at number 1, Doom Eternal. There are a lot of great first-person shooters on the PlayStation 5, but there is only one Doom Eternal. Building on the excellent foundations laid by its 2016 predecessor, the game manages to hit all the right notes, with its brutal and bloody combat helping to make hell feel a lot more hospitable than it has any right to feel. One of the biggest new mechanics found in Doom Eternal is the grappling hook, which makes map traversal an absolute breeze. Unlike a lot of other games though, the grapple mechanic can also be worked into combat, helping players to string together attacks with an unparalleled degree of fluidity. Given how important Doom and id Software are to the genre, Doom Eternal being one of the best FPS games on the PlayStation 5 should surprise no one, but the sheer brilliance of what exactly is on offer here just might. And there you have it folks, the 5 best PlayStation 5 first-person shooters ranked. We at Rant hope that you enjoy the content that we put out and hope to catch you in the next video. Take care for now.